Hey guys, welcome back to Tracy's Local Learnings. Today I was trying to figure out what to make for dinner. It's after 5 o'clock. I don't know if you guys seen my video, but I water bathed some spaghetti sauce the other night. I did 4 jars. 1 jar didn't seal. My bad. It looks like I didn't wipe my seal properly, or my jar. Anyways, so I'm going to make a lasagna with the jar of spaghetti sauce that didn't seal. And I just wanted to bring you guys along and show you how I do it. It's a fairly easy recipe. It's not actually a recipe because with things like lasagna, really you want to add the flavors that you enjoy. So if you're into garlic, put more garlic. If you're into oregano, put more oregano or whatever. I'm just going to show you guys how I do mine, and I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help my content grow. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, when I make my lasagna, I start with 6 eggs. I have fresh spinach that I chop up. Also, it's a great time to add in your lamb's quarters, which is very nutritious. I use 1 450 gram of ricotta cheese. I use 1 750 gram of cottage cheese, my oregano, parsley, and garlic. And this is what I get. This is my mixture all together, and this is one of my layers that I do. Another thing that I do is I shred up my cheese. So today I'm using mozzarella and I'm using extra old white cheese. The reason I use these cheeses, the white one, is it doesn't have the annatto in it. And I do find that the annatto can give me a headache. And I even put a little bit of jalapeno Havarti in there today. So basically all you do, I'm going to try to do this while we're on here. Basically all you do is you take some, well, I put bacon grease all over the bottom of it. Put a little bit of cheese because, you know, who doesn't want cheese on the bottom? Okay. Then I take some sauce. This is no spaghetti sauce. So I opened up the 1 jar. I added another pack of hamburger. I diced up another onion. And what else did I put in there? A jar of tomatoes off my shelf, my pantry shelf from the garden last year. So now when you're using the spaghetti sauce, you want to make sure you water it down. If it's too thick, your noodles won't properly absorb. So you want to make sure that you've got lots of moisture in there so that the noodles can properly absorb and cook up. Okay, so I put down the meat. Then, where did I put my... See? Now I gotta get my noodles. No, wrong box. Here we go. And yes, my kitchen's a mess. We've been very busy with chores outside trying to get everything done. Okay, so now we're going to add in this mixture. And I do a layer of this on the bottom just because I like it this way. A lot of people start with the sauce and then the noodle. Like I said, everybody can do it differently. You can add more oregano, you can add more onions, more peppers, whatever you like. In my spaghetti sauce, I have all of that. I have peppers, onions, oregano, garlic, and then I just kind of beef it up for the lasagna. So now my bottom layer, I'm not too picky about. I just do whatever, right? Just to get those first noodles in there. And I'm going to try not to make too big of a mess. So, I thought my noodles were just the right size, but they're not. So you want to overlap them a little bit. Kind of wish I would have had these done ahead of time. Probably would have made this filming a little bit easier. All right, this is not working. All right, you guys hear the absolute craziness going on here as I'm trying to film this with one arm. But you know what? It can only get better, right? There we go. That one was much better, see? Now I'm going to take this one out and put it to the end. And I'm going to kind of layer these a little bit, squishing them into the first layer of sauce a little bit. Hold on here. There we go. Much better. See? Just a little bit of practice at doing it with the one hand. And then now I'm a pro. Right? Okay, so this is a already broken one. I'm going to add some pieces in there. And then some pieces down here. Okay, so here we go. An original, like an actual layer. I put on my meat sauce. And the guys around here, my husband and my son, really like a lot of meat on their lasagna. Hence why I added another package, because they want lots of it. So here we go. So we put down the layer of meat. Then I put down the layer of ricotta and the spinach and lamb's quarters and cottage cheese. And then I will put on a bunch of the mozzarella and the old cheddar. And then I will repeat my layers until I have all of my ingredients into the pan. And that's pretty much it. Now I bake mine at about 350 degrees. Again, depending on how thick you have it, that will determine how long it's going to take. You want to make sure that you leave it until it's nicely bubbling all around. So we get our cheese on there. And you know, my husband has a little bit of hard time with digesting cheese. But like most people, he doesn't care. He's like, no, bring it. He wants this cheesy lasagna. So that's pretty much it. And then again, you can add anything you want when it comes to different cheeses or blends or seasonings or spices. And you just keep repeating. So I hope you guys try out this recipe. Use your own sauces. Use your own herbs from the garden or vegetables. You can layer it with zucchini slices or spinach or, you know, lamb's quarters. I put a little bit of fresh parsley into my mixture as well from the garden. So it makes a really nice lasagna. Thanks so much for coming by my channel. Let me know if you try the recipe. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.